move on to number 57. A little more smooth, maybe for you. Like some, you like some smooth jazz. By the way, working at my first radio station was at the Wave in Los Angeles. It was smooth jazz, and
nice.
Played Kenny G,
nice.
and
wonderful.
it was wonderful.
That's what it transitioned to after KMET, the rock.
Yeah. The progressive station. Yeah. One of Tom Donahue's leading.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so let's focus in, people. Let's go. This is Style Council, My Ever-Changing Moods.
At number 57, Style Council.
Number 57, yes. Did you like this move from Paul Weller to a jazzy side?
Yeah, I really did. I mean, I peripherally got into the jam, and then I really liked the different kind of sound he was embracing. Must have been a swift kick in the nerds to a bunch of jam fans, but this was quite nice. The song is My Ever-Changing Moods, which You're the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me was the song that grabbed me. And I'm not sure if that's on this chart too, but I mean, this song was good. It was fun. It was nice. It sounded good. Yeah, I fully liked it.
Okay. I was just gonna say, there's I actually, like a month ago, on Showtime, they had a documentary on the Style Council exclusively, and just like where they were headed, and just Paul Weller was just relishing, just like kind of almost being a background guy, letting it was him and a piano player. It was just like kind of a duo. And
was he like a guy from Dexy's Midnight Runners or something like that?
Yes, I think so.
So yeah, they just a lot of, like, the first album, some of it was just instrumental stuff. Like he was going over, like, the first album was just like, okay, I don't even play on this one. I don't play on this one. This was an instrumental. It was just, it was something completely different from the jam. And I would imagine that it is very much a sound of the mid 80s. I think, like Simply Red was also embracing this.
Right. Totally. Yeah. That Blue-Eyed Soul kind of thing out of England, which was, I thought they did a really good job. It was funny when English artists pick up an American form like blues and turn it into something of their own, like so many, English bands did in the 60s. They really, you can see how much they love that American music, and that they almost can't help but make it into something new. They can't. I think maybe Keith Richards had talked about how he can't play like he and Mick couldn't play like something by name old English or old blues guy.
Like B.B. King,
Muddy Waters or something like that, and make it sound like Muddy Waters. They made it sound like English boys would, right? So that's what they do, and that's what they did with that kind of Blue-Eyed Soul, and there's a lot of room for that in pop music. There was at the time. Would you call like Spandau Ballet? Would that have been anything like, or would that have been too?
No, I agree. It was just soulful. And definitely
soulful,
ABC,
soulful, but a little rockier. I would not. I mean, we do lump them together. We definitely lump those bands together.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
But yeah, no, that is kind of like the new romantic sound.
Mm-hmm. The new romantic sound. That's right. Yeah.
As I look on this list, I don't think the Style Council even charted on.
This song was
oh wait, I'm sorry.
My Ever-Changing Mood.
Yeah, that's right. My Ever-Changing Moods made number 29, and then You're the Best Thing hit 76. So they only had two songs that hit. But the Style Council, they were around for like a good decade.
This is I wonder about this, and I could actually read. There must be, Paul Weller must have commented on this, but this song was considered his greatest success on the US chart, including all his work as the Jam, which to me, I love this. I like this. I happen to like You're the Best Thing better than My Ever-Changing Mood.
Yeah, me too.
But I prefer the Jam to Style Council. So I wonder if he, how he feels about that, what he prefers for himself. I'd be curious.
It's funny because I think Town Called Malice by the Jam was the biggest pop success in Canada oddly enough, for Paul Weller. But
like
I say,
that was kind of like a precursor to, I think the Jam broke up. I think Paul Weller was already thinking about like what his next move was going to be.
Right.
I got to get out of this.
Yeah. But I mean, Canadian pop charts embraced more of that kind of punky new wave pop than American charts did. I mean, it's miserable listening to American top 40 charts from the early 80s. I mean, it's just one ballad after another, one Kenny Rogers, Lionel Richie ballad after another.
Can't get enough of that stuff.
So Dave loves this stuff. This is where Dave and I we veer off a little bit. He loves that stuff, and I'm with you, not a huge fan.
Hello?
You know, some of those songs are good, but I mean, it's just that the whole thing is packed with those, and they didn't make enough room for. It's so funny because the odd song came along that found its way onto the chart, and they would go right to the top, like Tainted Love and Don't You Want Me and Come On Eileen. You know, whenever an English, pop punk new wave song would cut through, it would go boom. It would be a massive chart hit, but there were just so few and far between. It
was also that was also the time of MTV. So what you're mentioning, those were songs that got a lot of help from that.
Yeah, well, probably more songs wound up on. I mean, I imagine MTV played Town Called Malice by the Jam, but it wouldn't make the. Don't think so? Probably not.
Not that much. Yeah, that wasn't one of those. Yeah. But like, Come On Eileen was just all over.
I just thought maybe I'm confusing it because in August of '84, Canada's Much Music video channel came on, and so we were seeing that, and that probably was very accepting of a lot of different English stuff, British stuff.
Interesting to see what they played in '84.